Hello everyone. So today I got this ADJ COB Cannon Wash DW LED fixture, and I just want to give you a quick review of this light. This is a perfect light for, I think, for key light and for a general wash of your performer. And because it's a DW dynamic white, it gives you a wide range of the color temperature from 3000K to 6000K, I think. So it gives you the ability to give the performer a different kind of temperature to match with other colors. For example, if you want a night scene, you can give the cold color temperature white. And if you try to simulate a dawn evening scene, you can give the low color temperature white, like 3000K. So with 2 or 4 of this in front of the stage, you can get a lot of very good lighting on the performer, so the audience can see them clearly. And first of all, as you can see, this is actually pretty big. It's bigger than I expected. And to give you a reference, this is a iPhone charger, iPad charger, so you can see how big it is compared to the lights. And yeah, it's almost like a regular parking. But at the back, I can see the regular, it has this great PowerCon connector and power link out, DMX in and out 3 and 5 pins. And it also has this LED display so you can set this DM address. And it comes with 2 lenses. It comes default with this glass cover. Yeah, this is actually a glass cover, so it does nothing, it just protects the lenses, protect the LED. And I've installed the 50 degrees one, but it also comes with a 50 degrees and also a 40 degrees. And it's actually very well built, all metal, and diffuse, really well made. But now let's plug it in and try it out with the DMX control software to see how it performs. Okay, so here's my setup. I have the light fixture laying down on the yoke, and here for the power outlet I have this kilowatt wattage meter, so you can see actually how much power it's using. And so let's plug in the PowerCon cable. Oh, it just flashed. And I've already set the DM address to my address. So note, this actually has a fan built inside, but it's like an on-demand fan. So if it doesn't need to cool the fixture, there's no noise at all. But even when it's running, it's very low noise fan, so it's much quieter than those moving head fixtures. So there's nothing to worry about the fan noise. So I have this 50 degree lenses installed because that's the degree I think I need, but you can also put the 80 degrees cover or even 40 degrees as you demand. Okay, here comes to the DMX software. I've already created the profile of this fixture, COB Cannon Wash DW. In here, where is it? So I'm using the 6-channel mode. Basically, it gives me dimmer, a cool white, and a white, warm white, and also a linear color temperature adjust from 3200K to 6400K, yeah. And it also gives me a shutter and strobe control from a strobe pause to random pause. It also gives me this last parameter dimmer curves to set standard stage, TV, architecture, theater, and whatever. So I've created a profile in Maze DMX, and this is my light with address 1 84. This is what I set in the color in the fixture. So what I can do now is first, of course, set the shutter to on, and actually, but if you just basically set the cool white to max and make sure the dimmer is on, and you can see this pure cool white. Let me show you the coverage. This is a 50-degree lenses, so you can see it has a lot of coverage. And this is the cool white. And when cool white is full on, you can see it's using like 82 watt, 82.2 watt. And if I also put the warm white slider to full, so it's basically using all the LEDs, no matter it's cool or warm white. So this gives you even brighter, and with a middle color temperature, this is like the max it can get, which you can see is using 189, almost 170 watts. So it's definitely what they claimed, at least 150 watt max LED. But you can also note that there is a color temperature control. This is actually either you can control cool white or warm white manually, or you can use this color temperature linear control. It's not both, but either one. As long as you set this above 0, for example 1, you can see it change to basically the lowest color temperature it can get. And if you drag this color temperature from the 1 to 255, you can see the color temperature changes from warm to cold, basically. And I can change it back. And actually this thing works differently. For example, if you set a middle color temperature like here, it's almost like 4000 K. And if you look at the wattage meter here, it's actually, if you can see it here, it's actually only 50 watts used here. So it's not like set the warm and white to max. So basically they are doing something smart here. So when you scroll through the color temperature, it's trying to match the intensity of the lights. So it's not going to give you a big bump in terms of intensity when you have both warm and white on. So when you drag into the middle, it's actually dimmed the warm and white. So it's not using the full power. If you want to use the full power, you have to use this tool. It gives you much brighter light, but you have to match the color temperature manually by giving less warm or less cool as demand. And yes, so that's a quite important difference here between this manual control and automatic control of color temperature. So now I just use a manual control, and now let's try the strobe. If you select strobe, slow to fast, it gives you this basically just a strobe, and also pause. Or random. Yeah, almost like lightning random. And also the dimming curve, currently I select the stage. Not sure if you can see the difference, but the dimming curve is actually quite nice. You choose TV and drag the dim curve. Yes, there's a little bit of difference, but most time I just keep it on stage. And if you bump the dimmer, I mean set it to max immediately with this button, it actually has a natural dimming curve inside. So if you just release it, you can see it's dimming smoothly to 0. It's not like a flash, it's almost like a traditional light here. This is pretty nice. So it's not a flash strobe, but it's kind of a nice audience blender. Okay, that's pretty much it.